So first we're going to deal with the separate value. So we're going to add 5 to both sides. Now I've skipped a little bit of a step here. I haven't shown the writing of the adding 5. But I know on the left side when I add 5 it's going to cancel the subtract 5. Next I'm going to simplify. So I'll have 4 over 7x is equal to 25. Now I'm going to multiply both sides by 7. I multiply both sides by 7 to get rid of the attached 7, which is attached through division. So I use the opposite operation. Now I'm going to simplify. I'll have 4x is equal to 175. I still have an attached value of 4, and it's attached through multiplication. So I'm going to get rid of it by performing the opposite operation. I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So I'll have x is equal to 175 divided by 4, which is approximately 43.75. Solving equations. Example 7. Solve for time in the equation below. Here we have speed is equal to distance over time. Often the equations we're going to be dealing with are going to be word problems and word equations. We'll need to be able to rearrange them to solve for a particular variable of interest. It's a lot easier sometimes if you replace the words themselves with variables. We've replaced speed with s, distance with d, and time with t. When you see a fraction here, you need to perform the operations that get rid of the denominator. We're asked to solve for time, and we have time in the denominator. So we'll multiply both sides by t to get rid of the denominator. When we do this, we'll have s times t is equal to d over t times t. Simplifying leaves us with st is equal to d. Next, we have an attached value of s. It's attached through multiplication, so we must divide. We have to use the opposite operation on both sides though, so we'll divide both sides by s. When we do this, we isolate t on the left-hand side, and we're left with d over s on the right-hand side. And although this may look just as confusing, we've solved. We've isolated the variable all alone on the left-hand side of the equation in the positive manner. So the formula is solved to t. So we can now replace the variables with our words. We know now that time is equal to distance over speed. Isolating variables, rearranging equations, and being able to solve problems that have both attached and separate values is a very important skill to develop.